Welcome everyone. I am back at my favorite area in Celebration. I don't know if this little pond or lake has a name because it's not that big. It's about 5 minutes away from Lake Reinhard, which is downtown Celebration. And I prefer it over Lake Reinhard. It's just a lot more secluded, quieter, and more, I guess you could say, wild. Hey there, squirrel. It's like he's digging for a nut. I still gotta figure out what these black, they look like balloons. Anyone know what these are? I haven't taken the time to look it up. I see them usually, I don't know, kind of near water. There's so much water in Florida though. But anyway, they're interesting. Man, I really want to go exploring here sometime. I was gonna go to a park today, but quite honestly, I'm not having the best back day. I was sitting at my computer for a few hours. Today was a big day for me as far as laying down some new contracts with my trading. Had a very good trading day. And every time I sit in that chair for too long, and it's a really good chair, my back just does not react too well. So I decided, let's go for a nature walk instead. I needed a good therapy session, and this is always my therapy. You guys are my therapists. Sorry, I didn't mean to emphasize that part of the word. You guys are my therapists. Sounds like I'm being vulgar. I definitely want to walk around this lake. Is this a lake or is it a pond? In Colorado, we would call this a lake because we don't really have big lakes. Where Jill is from, she'd call this a pond. She grew up next to Lake Erie, and when I first saw that, well, we were flying in and I literally thought it was the ocean. Crazy big. Something sticking its head out. I don't know if that's a young gator. Huh. Tough to tell. Looks like a nose and some eyes. Anyway, funny story. My last video that I put out, when I walked to Magic Kingdom, that was actually a really fun day. I was ready to be home. It was a lot of walking in the sun. But when I did that video, I edited it on a new version of my existing software, editing software. I've been using Filmora for 5 years, and I got a prompt a while back saying, do you want to upgrade? You know, there's a new version. Do you want to upgrade to the newest version? And I'm thinking it's like, you know, like an update on your phone. So I said yes, went through the software wizard and, you know, downloaded it on my computer. And is that an alligator? I think that's, yeah, that's an alligator. Wow. That's the first one I've seen out of the water. like in the wild. I am gonna walk over here past him. Oh man, he is menacing looking. What if it's like Jurassic Park and there's one over to the right waiting to ambush me from behind? Wow. Hey buddy. Jesus. He is looking right at me. How's it going?
Go ahead, you pet him first.
Yeah. First one I've ever seen out of the water.
Yeah, they usually come out. Good size one.
Yeah, decent size for sure. Well, he walked by like it was no problem, so I'm gonna keep moving. Jeez. Yeah, I'd say he's 5 feet. Sorry, bad filming skills. I'm trying to watch the screen and walk sideways at the same time. Wow, he's beautiful though. He's just chilling. That is really cool. You can see people on their bicycles across the way looking over here. They definitely are aware. I mean, if you live in Florida, you got to know, like, you know, bodies of water like this, the chances of it having alligators is, you know, probably 100%, probably. I don't know, but we're going to leave this guy be. That is just really cool, though. That's like a living dinosaur right there. Too bad they're not friendly. I mean, I can see every scale on his body. On his back. Well, obviously not all of them on his body, but from what I can see, he has a lot of scales. That's what I'm trying to say. It's really cool seeing. Anyway, software editing, what was I saying? Okay, so I edited my last video on the updated software, and then I procrastinated because I was out having fun at the Polynesian, hung out there for 5 hours on Sunday, didn't film it. I should have. I don't know. I just kind of wanted to have some time for myself and brought a cigar, waited around a few hours, had a great time. Then Jill called me. She just got off work. Long story short, she came over and met me at the Polynesian, and we had dinner at Captain Cook's. It was an absolutely magical night, like absolutely magical. I get back that night and I need to get that video out the next morning, and I realize, okay, I still need to upload this edited video to my computer, because I do that first and then I export it over to I export it to my computer and then I upload it to YouTube. It's just how I do it. So I have a physical copy of it, well, not physical, but a digital copy on my computer, you know, that's not in the cloud like on YouTube. But anyway, I go to export it to my computer, and it's saying you have to buy this software. Keep in mind, I already bought Filmora 5 years ago. I bought an unlimited plan, so I have it for life. And I'm thinking this is just an updated version. Well, no. It said unless I want a watermark that says Filmora 15 across the screen, I have to purchase it. So I'm just like, okay, how expensive can it be? So I click on it. It's a subscription base. You've got to be kidding me. Like, I was so stressed out, absolutely stressed out. So long story short, I try to get a hold of support because I'm having trouble figuring out how to get my old software back because it's not listed. And I end up finding the support page, and I have two options. I can call and talk to an AI person, a robot, or I can use the chat box and type and get help from another chat box that way. So, when you just want to talk to a real person, and I'm stressed out. It's after 10 o'clock at night, and believe it or not, the AI chat boxes ended up helping me. This is so beautiful. They ended up helping me, walked me through what I needed to do, and I end up deleting the new software and downloading my old software. Had to find my license, go through all that, log in, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, I got everything loaded back onto my computer. My saved file of my edited video was still there. Tried to load it on my old software, and it's not compatible because it's an older software. So that being said, I had to do my edit from scratch. By the time I figured everything out, it's about 11 o'clock at night. Took me 3 hours to re-edit, and that was me flying. My first edit probably took me, 5 hours originally, but because I had already done it and I knew what it was supposed to look like, it took, I basically got it down to 3 hours. So what an absolute nightmare though. So at the end of the day, the AI actually helped me get everything, back as far as my old software. And, I went to bed, it was after 2 in the morning. And, this is for something that I don't get paid to do. I haven't made a dime with YouTube. Don't know if I ever will. I hit the threshold as far as how many subscribers I need, but my views they're way down. I think that video that I did all that for, I got 75 views on, and I was so stressed out, mainly because I just don't want to let anyone down. It's funny when you say when someone says I don't care about what others think of me. Well, apparently I do care, because I didn't want anyone to think like I was a quitter, or not that it matters. I don't know any of you guys except for through the comments, which I really appreciate, by the way. I love talking to, there's so many of you that are the same people that comment, and I love chatting with you. If you don't get a response, I just haven't seen it yet, but I'll always try to get back to everybody. But anyway, that's my story of putting myself in a really stressful situation, just trying to get that video out. But I hate to say, but I might go down to 2 videos a week. It's tough to say. I just don't want like unneeded pressure on me. Like I said, not ever trying to sound negative, but it's not like I'm making money. It would be completely different if I was making money. And I honestly think I am going to try to go find a job, because I need that social exposure. I need that social exposure to other people. I'm right now the only person that I have any type of connection with, like face to face, is with Jill. And I love Jill more than anything, and I'm so grateful for her. But we all need our own friends too, especially, you need some friends of the same sex as well. I need some guy friends. Like I really do. I start talking about like guy stuff, and I look over and Jill's just kind of looking, 1,000-yard stare out in the distance, because she doesn't have any way to relate to what I'm talking about. And it's the same thing for her. I mean, she'll be talking about makeup products and stuff like that, and it's just like, yeah, I care, but like I can't relate. So this is so amazing. This is the closest I have found so far to my own personal paradise. It's amazing discovering things about yourself that you didn't know about. Like, I had no idea this type of a setting with this like dock slash walkway here with these tall like swamp grasses out here, the grasslands. I had no idea that I would find this type of thing so beautiful. It's so important that we all go out and experience something new. I still have to get out of the Disney bubble. Like, I've barely done anything in Florida outside of Disney. It's kind of pathetic. But, you know, she's been working a lot. They really love her at her job, and I just don't want to, I feel bad like going out and experiencing stuff on my own, but I need to start doing it more. I still want to get my pass for Universal also. I think I'm going to definitely try to do a video tomorrow. I think I'm going to hit up at least one of the parks. It's been real busy the last few days. I think because of the holiday weekend. Going back to my story earlier about my software and the AI helping me. I've been covering this, not covering it, I've been watching, I should say, the coverage of this for months. But this whole AI thing, tell me in the comments, are you guys concerned about this? Have you been watching this? Some of these software developers that have been like on the ground level from the beginning, that have come out and resigned because they don't want to be connected to a company that can't control what they're creating. I'm pretty sure it was, I just watched a video interview with, I watched a bunch yesterday specifically, but one guy was from Microsoft, pretty big company, obviously, and he was given a dire warning talking about within 12 to 18 months that AI should be able to take over all white collar jobs. Think about that for a minute. What? Like, let's just say in 18 months, everyone that is a white collar worker, let's just say you lose your job. I don't know how this is gonna work. You know, my biggest question is if you're a company and you replace everybody with computer software and every other company is doing the same thing, where is money going to come from for consumerism? Like, you know, I've heard about this whole thing with a universal income, but like, what is the government going to mandate, like, that these companies share the wealth? I have no idea how this is going to work, but it's terrifying. Number one, it's terrifying. If that's a worst case scenario, that jobs are going to be replaced, that's pretty terrible. But like, it could be way worse. Way worse. When you look at some of these AI systems, seems like humans are kind of a burden in their eyes. So I'm really watching this. Like, there's nothing I can do about it, but I don't know. I find it absolutely fascinating. I think the whole subject matter is absolutely fascinating. Tell me in the comments what you guys think about this, or if you've even been paying attention to it, because I have been paying attention to it. So, you know, all I can think of is Terminator and The Matrix. Pretty scary stuff. But anyway, back onto some more lighthearted, you know, I'm not trying to be doom and gloom talking about AI, but it's part of our reality, you know. And if you're going to be ignorant to it, I don't know what to tell you. Like something is going to happen. Hopefully, all good, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I saw. Thank you so much. Yeah, everyone's aware of the alligator. Coming up on them. Gonna walk by. Nice and wide. I really enjoyed the video the other day with walking over to Magic Kingdom. I really enjoyed doing that. That walk was absolutely beautiful. Gave me the idea of wondering if there's more things like that I can do as far as like walking stuff. And I found something pretty cool that I can do. I think I'm going to do it in my next video. Got a jogger coming. Watch out for the gator. Oh, it's so wild. Man, he looks so mean. He is scary. Whew, man, he looks really intimidating. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. It's so funny how you can be kind of in a funk. Like, I literally started this video talking about like you guys being my therapists. It's hard to say. Therapists. And I feel so much better already just kind of talking. Talking helps so much, just getting stuff off your chest. I've got a couple friends that are, I don't want to say too much in case anyone is watching, but man, they're going through some stuff together, unfortunately, and a lot of it is lack of communication. I don't know why so many people have such a tough time, you know, being vulnerable and sharing how they feel. Life's too short to, you know, hold stuff in. That's my opinion, at least. Oh, I didn't even see. What the heck was that? I think we had another small something decent size just went right back into the water. I don't know if that was a gator or what. All right. I want to check out my favorite part of this path, this walkway, boardwalk. Looks like the foliage held up much better than it did over at the Polynesian. Half the stuff at the Polynesian is like really brown. A lot more floral type of plants though as well. Whereas in these are, I think, just kind of normal trees and palms, but man, it's beautiful. We finally got some rain. It's been so dry. Rained a couple days ago. I think it was actually supposed to maybe rain today. I thought I saw, but so far nothing. Man. I was just laughing. I was just thinking to myself, I could live here. I do live here. Just not in an environment quite like this though. My house is it's been getting a lot of showings. Dropped the price on it like 40,000, and that's really helping getting some traction to get some views. And I'm hoping that thing sells sooner than later. Be kind of cool to fly back to Colorado for the closing. Be so cool to see some old friends and family. Love the sounds in here. Like that. I wish this was like 3D so you could see the depth. There's no depth of field on a TV screen or a phone screen. Well, I think that about does it. Sorry, nothing too exciting except for a wild alligator. That's pretty exciting. It has definitely been warmer the last couple days. It has been drier the last few weeks, but I'll tell you, it's starting to feel a little more humid and definitely hotter. It's going to be interesting to see my first summer in Florida. Kind of excited to experience it though. I like the heat. I'm pretty much done with the cold. Lots of things like I try to play guitar every single day, and back in Colorado when it was so cold, I'd have to warm up my hands just so I could play. Used to do shows and it was always a problem during winter. Here's another one of those black balloons. What is it? I'm sure someone watching is like, oh yeah, that's a... Yeah, I have no idea. I kind of want to flick it with my finger to see, like, is it liquid? Is it dried stuff? Is it organic? I have, like, as far as the insides, I have no idea. Look at this though. All these little lily pads. Thousands and thousands of them. And if you're not from Florida, this is so different than any other place I've ever been in. This is not like the mountains. Well, I think tomorrow I'm going to do something fun, a little bit of a adventure in at least one of the parks, if not two of the parks. And it involves a lot of walking, which is fine. We could all use some more steps, right? If you're going through some hard times, know that you are not alone. It seems like everybody is going through some stuff right now. So keep your chin up, and like I said, just know that you are not alone. I don't want that to sound hollow either. It's true. We're all connected, whether we like it or not. So until next time, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for listening to me. Thanks for coming along on this beautiful, beautiful day here in Florida. See you soon. Bye-bye. I know probably not a big deal. You can go to Gatorland and see these guys, but this is out in the wild. Like, there's houses right there across the street.